I think there was a time earlier on when there was a happy relationship between the United States government and the Greys. They wanted to have Hollywood support how cooperative everyone was and what beautiful things were happening. Then there have been other occasions when they were maybe not quite so friendly, when they have made movies which tried to portray the extraterrestrials as a danger. And this may raise another big issue, because the so-called military-industrial complex, which General Eisenhower warned us about, he was really warning us, without saying so, about the people who had custody of the extraterrestrial file. And he was worried about it because they had sold him down the river. And so he wanted us to be careful, which we have not done. And the military-industrial complex is one that wants to build a huge military apparatus, spend vast sums of money, far, far more than is needed for defense of any, because there are no enemies on that scale. And Dr. Werner von Braun told Dr. Carol Rosin, a ufologist who herself knows a lot about these things, that they have to have an enemy to justify these expenditures. And he said, first, it will be the communists. Then it will be the terrorists. And then it will be the extraterrestrials. And I know that Dr. Greer, for example, has been suggesting, and I suspect with some degree of accuracy, that just as the military-industrial complex set up the stage for a war against terrorism worldwide, and starting wars and doing all sorts of incredible things, that the next thing on their agenda is really world government, a kind of unelected government with them in charge, with the cabal in charge. And to do that, they have to scare the daylights out of everyone. And this is a subject that I will be talking about in the book that I've been working on for the last year, which is called The Money Mafia, A World in Crisis. That what they plan to do is to have a mock invasion by extraterrestrials, maybe just using their own ships, and frightening everyone so much after having impoverished them to such an extent that they're already in a situation of hopelessness. Not in every country, but in too many countries. That they will just capitulate. They can declare martial law and establish this new world order, they call it. Well, it's not really a new world order. It's the same term, actually, that was used in Germany in the 1930s. But it's the same idea. And if that is true, then I think we really have to spend a lot of effort letting the people know what's going on, so that when and if this mock attack occurs, they say, well, so what? It's not the real thing, and we're not going to be taken in by it. Because they've lied to us for 60 years, and why should we think that they're going to stop lying now? They've just been using the Goebbels technique. Tell a lie that's big enough, say it often enough, and people will believe it, regardless of how outrageous it may seem.